Hello, my name's Will Potter and you're watching NoobTube, a probably weekly show about video games. So the PlayStation 4 has now launched, and that means next gen on consoles has officially begun. Despite a few reports of faulty hardware and one maybe controversial review score, the general feeling is that it's a good bit of kit. But should you buy it yet? That's a question I'm sure on many people's minds. Personally, I've got a huge backlog of games that I want to work my way through before I hit the ejector seat on current gen and fire myself into the shiny utopia known as next gen gaming. Sony celebrations were not constricted to just the US though, as London saw the Oxo Tower lit up with the iconic triangle, circle, cross and square, as if to say, look London, all the Americans are playing their shiny new PS4s, but you can't have one yet. Not that you can afford one anyway, because I'm David Cameron and I'm taking away all your jobs. If you are literally vibrating with excitement for the new system, then you'll be pleased to hear that Sony have released an official unboxing video of the console. Don't worry about the man in the leather gloves. He's not going to reach through the screen and strangle you. That's just the lovable Shuhei Yoshida, president of Sony Computer Entertainment Worldwide Studios. Not yet, I've only just started. This week hasn't all been about the PS4 though, as Naughty Dog announced the hotly anticipated DLC for Game of the Year contender, The Last of Us. We were shown a short trailer that reveals the next instalment of mutant cordyceps-infected gaming goodness. We'll see the player take control of Ellie and find out more about her life before she met Joel, a story that was touched upon in the recent The Last of Us comic.
No way. Ellie! Oh, are you kidding me? Come on.
I must admit, I was sort of hoping for something just a bit more different. While I loved the characters in The Last of Us, it would be cool to see things happen from a totally different perspective, maybe even from a different country altogether. Don't get me wrong though, I can't wait to revisit that world, and I'm sure Naughty Dog won't fail to deliver. If you like cheap games and helping charity, then you've probably heard of the Humble Bundle, a name your own price bundle of PC games where a percentage of the funds go to charity. This week saw the debut of the Humble Store, an expanding collection of discounted games where 10% of all sales go to charity. Each day sees a new selection of time-limited discounts, so make sure you visit the site as soon as possible. Link in the description below. Popular shooty man gun games Call of Duty Ghosts and Battlefield 4, as well as jumpy hidey man with pirates in it this time game Assassin's Creed 4, are down on sales by at least 50% compared to previous versions. Is this because people are getting bored of playing the same games over and over again, or are they just holding out to get the games on next-gen systems? Only time will tell. So let's ask me from the future. Oh, okay then. Dota 2 has had a huge update this week, with more features and changes than you can shake a magic stick at. 2 new heroes have joined a roster already over 100 strong. Ember Spirit and Earth Spirit complete an elemental trio with existing hero Storm Spirit.
I set my stones.
Good news for Dota noobs, as a coaching mode has been added. Playing Dota 2 as a newcomer is a bit like being thrust into the pilot seat of an alien spaceship before having 1,000 killer bees released into the cockpit. So any way to make that learning curve easier is very welcome indeed. Players can now customize items with new crafting and socketing systems, access an all-new showcase view in replays, and to top it off, Valve have thrown in the Halloween event Dietide after the uproar when it didn't show up on time last month. All of this and more, and guess what? It's completely free, so go and play it. So that's it for this week's show. Find me on Twitter @TheQuiffIsDead and send me any ideas or questions. Thanks for watching, and remember, the most important thing is NoobTube is brought to you by NoobFeed.com.